Sean Combs, popularly known as P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, is one of the most iconic figures in the entertainment industry. Born on November 4, 1969, in Harlem, New York, Combs rose to fame as a music producer, entrepreneur, rapper, and cultural icon. His influence extends beyond music into fashion, television, liquor, and other ventures. However, his journey has been marked by major successes, controversies, and personal battles. Below is an extensive look at P. Diddy's life, career, and the controversies that have surrounded him. Sean John Combs was born and raised in Harlem, New York, but moved to Mount Vernon after his father, Melvin Combs, was murdered in 1972. His father was reportedly involved in the drug trade, which shaped Combs' ambition to escape that lifestyle. Raised by his mother, Janice, Combs developed an early interest in music and entertainment. He attended Howard University, where he studied business but dropped out to pursue a career in the music industry. In the late 1980s, Combs began an internship at Uptown Records, where he quickly made a name for himself by developing artists like Mary J. Blige and Jodeci. His charisma and work ethic helped him rise through the ranks, eventually leading him to a role as an executive producer. However, he was fired from Uptown Records in 1993, reportedly due to disagreements with the label's leadership. In 1993, after leaving Uptown Records, Combs founded Bad Boy Entertainment, one of the most influential hip-hop labels in the 1990s and early 2000s. One of his first signees was the notorious B.I.G. Christopher Wallace, who would go on to become one of the most iconic figures in hip-hop history. Under Combs' management, Biggie, also known as Biggie Smalls, released Ready to Die in 1994, an album that became a critical and commercial success, solidifying Bad Boy Records as a major force in hip-hop. During this period, Bad Boy Records also signed other notable artists such as Faith Evans, 112, and Total, all of whom enjoyed significant commercial success. P. Diddy was known for his shiny suit, aesthetic, lavish music videos, and polished production style, which became synonymous with the golden era of 1990s hip-hop. One of the darkest chapters of Combs' career occurred during the mid-1990s, when tensions between the East Coast and West Coast hip-hop scenes escalated into violence. On the East Coast, Bad Boy Records, led by Combs and Biggie Smalls, was the dominant force, while on the West Coast, Death Row Records, led by Suge Knight and Tupac Shakur, ruled the scene. What began as a musical rivalry soon turned personal, with both sides taking shots at each other in their music. The feud escalated after Tupac Shakur accused P. Diddy and Biggie of being involved in a 1994 robbery where he was shot and nearly killed in New York. Tupac's accusation, combined with Suge Knight's provocations, turned the rivalry into a full-blown war. In 1996, Tupac was shot and killed in Las Vegas, and many people believe the killing was connected to the East Coast-West Coast beef. 6 months later, in 1997, the notorious B.I.G. was killed in a drive-by shooting in Los Angeles. Both murders remain unsolved, but they effectively ended the East Coast-West Coast feud. P. Diddy, devastated by Biggie's death, dedicated his next project to his fallen friend. Following the death of Biggie, P. Diddy launched his own music career as a rapper and performer. In 1997, he released his debut album, No Way Out, which included the Grammy award-winning hit, I'll Be Missing You, a tribute to Biggie. The song, which sampled the Police's Every Breath You Take, became a massive global hit and remains one of Diddy's most iconic songs. No Way Out was a commercial success, selling over 7 million copies and winning several awards. The album marked Combs' transition from being a behind-the-scenes producer to a frontline artist, helping him cement his status as a major player in the music industry. He continued to release albums under various monikers, including Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, and eventually just Diddy, throughout the 2000s, but none reached the commercial heights of his debut. Beyond music, Sean Combs built a massive business empire that extended into various industries, making him one of the wealthiest figures in entertainment. In 1998, Combs launched his clothing line, Sean John, which became a major success in the early 2000s. The brand helped to popularize urban fashion, and in 2004, Combs won the CFDA Menswear Designer of the Year award. Combs entered into a partnership with Diageo to promote Ciroc vodka in 2007. Under his guidance, Ciroc became one of the most popular luxury vodka brands in the world, significantly contributing to his wealth. In 2013, Combs launched Revolt TV, a music cable network aimed at younger audiences. Revolt focused on hip-hop culture, music, and entertainment, positioning itself as a key player in urban media. Over the years, Combs has acted in films, produced television shows, and worked behind the scenes in the entertainment industry. His roles as a producer on reality shows like Making the Band were particularly successful. P. Diddy's personal life has often been the subject of media scrutiny, particularly his relationships and family. He has 6 biological children with several women, including Kim Porter, with whom he had a long-term relationship. Porter's death in 2018 from pneumonia devastated Combs, who has spoken publicly about the profound impact her death had on him. He also famously dated Jennifer Lopez in the late 1990s, a high-profile relationship that garnered significant media attention. Sean "Diddy" Combs has left an indelible mark on the music industry, both as an artist and a mogul. He was instrumental in shaping the sound and style of 1990s hip-hop and R&B through his work with Bad Boy Records. His business acumen has made him one of the wealthiest figures in entertainment, with Forbes estimating his net worth at over $800 million as of 2023. He's credited with popularizing the blending of hip-hop and luxury lifestyle, helping to elevate the genre's image in the mainstream. His achievements have made him a mentor to many artists, and he remains an influential figure in music, fashion, and business. Although he's maintained a powerful public image, his legal troubles have spanned various incidents, including criminal charges, lawsuits, and controversies surrounding his business practices. Below is an extensive look at the legal issues and charges that have followed P. Diddy over the years. One of the most high-profile legal cases involving P. Diddy occurred in December 1999 at Club New York, a Manhattan nightclub. The incident involved a shooting in which 3 people were injured, and it led to a high-profile trial that placed Diddy, then known as Puff Daddy, at the center of media attention. Diddy and Lopez fled the scene in a vehicle, which was stopped by police. A gun was found in the car, leading to Diddy's arrest. Diddy faced several charges, including criminal possession of a weapon, bribery, allegedly offering his driver $50,000 to claim ownership of the gun found in the vehicle. Shine was also charged and eventually convicted of attempted murder, assault, and reckless endangerment for his role in the shooting. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison. P. Diddy maintained his innocence throughout the trial, stating that he had no involvement in the shooting. His defense team, led by high-profile lawyer Johnny Cochran, who had also defended O.J. Simpson, successfully argued that Diddy had no connection to the gun found in the car or the shooting. In March 2001, Diddy was acquitted of all charges. However, his protege, Shine, was convicted and sentenced to prison. The trial attracted widespread media attention, especially because of Diddy's celebrity status and his relationship with Jennifer Lopez, who was with him on the night of the shooting. The trial marked a significant turning point in Diddy's life. After being acquitted, he made an effort to clean up his public image, distancing himself from violent and criminal behavior. This period also marked the transition from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy, as he sought to rebrand himself. Although Diddy was acquitted in the criminal case, he faced several civil lawsuits stemming from the injuries caused by the shooting. The victims of the Club New York shooting filed lawsuits against Diddy, Shine, and the nightclub, seeking compensation for their injuries. In 2004, one of the victims, Natania Rubin, who was hit in the face by a stray bullet during the shooting, reached a settlement with Diddy for an undisclosed amount. The civil lawsuits were settled out of court, with Diddy reportedly paying millions of dollars in damages. In 2007, P. Diddy was sued for assault by a man named Gerard Recknitzer, who claimed that Diddy assaulted him at a post-Oscars party in 2005. Recknitzer alleged that Diddy punched him in the face after an altercation outside a Hollywood nightclub. The lawsuit claimed that Diddy had acted violently without provocation. Diddy denied the allegations, but the case was settled out of court for an undisclosed sum in 2008. Although the details of the settlement were not made public, it was another incident in a string of legal troubles involving allegations of violence. In another incident in 2007, Diddy was involved in an altercation with a man named Steven Acevedo at a Soho nightclub in New York. Acevedo claimed that Diddy punched him twice after a heated argument over a woman. The argument reportedly started when Acevedo confronted Diddy about a woman they both knew, and it quickly turned physical. Acevedo filed a complaint with the police, alleging assault, but Diddy was not charged in connection with the incident. Although Diddy denied the allegations, the incident attracted media attention, adding to his reputation for getting involved in altercations. One of the more recent legal issues involving P. Diddy occurred in June 2015, when he was arrested following an altercation at UCLA involving his son, Justin Combs. Justin was a football player at UCLA, and the incident took place after a confrontation between Diddy and Sal Alosai, a UCLA assistant football coach, at the university's athletic facility. Diddy reportedly became upset with Alosai after witnessing the coach yelling at his son during a football practice. Diddy allegedly confronted Alosai in his office and, during the altercation, Diddy is said to have picked up a kettlebell, a heavy exercise weight, and threatened the coach with it. Diddy was arrested and charged with assault with a deadly weapon, making terrorist threats, and battery. He was taken into custody by UCLA campus police, but was later released on bail. Diddy's legal team argued that he was acting in self-defense and that the altercation was not as serious as initially reported. After further investigation, the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office decided not to pursue felony charges. Instead, the case was referred to the Los Angeles City Attorney's Office to consider misdemeanor charges, which were ultimately dropped. Diddy avoided any serious legal consequences from the incident, but it highlighted his willingness to get involved in physical confrontations, especially when it came to defending his family. Over the years, P. Diddy has also faced multiple lawsuits and allegations related to his business practices, particularly from former artists on his Bad Boy Records label. Some artists have accused Diddy of unfair business practices, including allegations that he withheld royalties or signed them to exploitative contracts. In the early 2000s, the rap group The Lox, composed of Jadakiss, Styles P, and Sheek Louch, publicly battled with Diddy over the rights to their publishing. The group accused Diddy of taking the lion's share of their publishing rights and preventing them from profiting from their own music. The dispute became so heated that they launched a public campaign to be released from their Bad Boy contracts. After years of back and forth, the situation was eventually resolved, and the Lox were released from their contracts with Bad Boy, but the dispute left lingering tensions between Diddy and the artists. Several other former Bad Boy artists, including Maze, have also accused Diddy of exploiting them. In 2020, Maze publicly criticized Diddy for not selling him back the rights to his publishing, despite offering $2 million. Maze alleged that Diddy had purchased his publishing for just $20,000 early in his career and was refusing to let him buy it back for a fair price. While Diddy has often denied these allegations, the disputes have cast a shadow over his reputation as a music mogul and raised questions about his business ethics. In recent years, Diddy has faced accusations of sexual misconduct, though none have resulted in criminal charges. In 2021, a woman named Virginia V accused Diddy of sexual harassment and assault in a series of social media posts. Virginia claimed that she had been subjected to inappropriate behavior by Diddy while working with him. However, these allegations did not result in any legal charges, and Diddy denied the claims. In 2024, Sean Diddy Combs, also known as P. Diddy, faced serious legal troubles following his indictment on multiple felony charges, including racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. These charges stem from an alleged criminal enterprise that he reportedly operated through his business ventures, including Bad Boy Entertainment and Combs Enterprises. Prosecutors accused Combs of orchestrating elaborate sex parties known as freak-offs, where women were coerced into participating through threats, manipulation, and drug use. These events were allegedly recorded, and drugs like cocaine and methamphetamine were distributed to force compliance. In addition to the sexual misconduct allegations, Diddy also faced accusations of physical abuse, including a widely publicized incident involving his former girlfriend, singer Cassie Ventura. In May 2024, a video surfaced showing Combs physically assaulting Cassie, which added to the mounting charges against him. Diddy pleaded not guilty to the charges and is currently awaiting trial. If convicted, he could face significant prison time, and there are potential implications for his businesses, which could be seized as part of the criminal proceedings. These developments have marked a dramatic fall from grace for one of the music industry's biggest figures. Do you think Diddy will go free from all the charges leveled against him this time? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.